ChatGPT relate ACIM to the movie The Shack. The Shack through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM. The Shack is one of the most powerful cinematic explorations of forgiveness, guilt, loss, projection, and the nature of God. Through the lens of A Course in Miracles, it becomes a profound journey from judgment to healing, from special suffering to universal love, and from a God of fear to a God of perfect love. At its heart, the film asks, can love still be found in the place where the deepest pain seems to exist? This is one of the central questions of ACIM. The shack as the unhealed mind. The shack itself symbolizes the hidden place in the mind where pain, guilt, grief, and trauma have been stored. Mac avoids it, fears it, associates it with unbearable loss. In ACM, the ego keeps painful beliefs buried in the unconscious. The ego says, don't look there, it's too painful, leave it hidden. The Holy Spirit says, bring it to the light. Healing begins when the mind becomes willing to enter the very place it has spent years avoiding. The God we invent. One of the film's most striking themes is Mac's image of God. Before his encounter, he carries a God image shaped by fear, punishment, disappointment, and loss. This mirrors one of the central corrections in ACIM. The Course teaches that the ego has invented a false image of God, a judging God, a punishing God, a God who rewards some and condemns others. The Holy Spirit gently undoes this image and reveals a God who is only love. Throughout the movie, Mac's concepts about God begin to dissolve. This is a major part of his healing. Judgment. The film repeatedly returns to the theme of judgment. Who is guilty? Who deserves punishment? Who deserves suffering? The ego constantly wants judges, victims, villains, teaches that judgment is the foundation of separation. The ego believes justice comes through condemnation. The Holy Spirit teaches that healing comes through forgiveness. One of the film's most powerful scenes occurs when Mac is asked to judge between his children. He discovers how impossible true judgment actually is. This mirrors the Course's teaching. I do not know what anything, including this, means. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is the heart of both the shack and. Yet forgiveness here is not portrayed as approving harmful behavior. It is not denying pain. It is not pretending loss did not occur. Instead, forgiveness becomes the release of the burden of hatred, the release of the need to carry grievance forever, the release of the belief that attack can heal attack. The movie beautifully portrays forgiveness as liberation rather than sacrifice. The Great Sadness. Mac refers to his suffering as the Great Sadness. This sadness becomes a symbol for every grievance the mind carries, every loss, every wound, every story of separation. ACIM teaches that grievances are attempts to preserve pain. The Holy Spirit does not ask us to deny pain. The Holy Spirit asks whether we still want to keep it as part of our identity. The movie traces Mac's gradual willingness to release this burden. Love beyond form. One of the deepest lessons in the film concerns love's permanence. The ego believes that when bodies disappear, love is diminished. ACIM teaches that love is not contained within bodies. Love is of the mind. Love is of spirit. Love remains when forms change. Throughout the film, Max slowly discovers that loss of form does not equal loss of love. This realization becomes central to his healing. The Holy Spirit's reinterpretation. The conversations within the shack repeatedly offer new interpretations of events. The same circumstances are viewed differently. The same experiences are reframed. This is exactly how miracles function in ACM. The miracle does not change the past. The miracle changes the interpretation of the past. The Holy Spirit reinterprets what the ego has made. The film beautifully dramatizes this process. The illusion of separation. Beneath all the theological discussions lies a simple truth. Mac believes he has been abandoned. This is the ego's central belief. I am alone. God has left me. Love is gone. The healing comes through discovering that separation was never the truth. The love of God never left. Only perception became clouded. This is one of the foundational teachings of the central reflection. The ego watches the shack and asks, why did this happen? The Holy Spirit watches the shack and asks, can I allow even this to be reinterpreted through love? Viewed through us, the movie becomes a powerful journey into forgiveness and the release of judgment. The shack symbolizes the hidden pain we carry. The healing begins when we become willing to bring that pain into the presence of love rather than continue carrying it alone. The deepest message may be, God is not found through understanding suffering. God is found through the love that remains untouched by suffering. Forgiveness does not change the past. Forgiveness changes the mind that has been imprisoned by it. In that release, peace returns. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.